Welcome to your favorite show on your airwaves. Guys, what's going on? How you guys doing? Welcome to Fuse Unbothered, brought to you by our friend and personal. Gang is in the building. So daddy in the video right here. What's going on, ABA Kings? How you doing?
Hi guys, Madichi here as always. Gabby's not here with us today. She'll join us tomorrow.
Gabby's on break. She's on break. She sends the love to you guys. Welcome to the show, guys. It's already like the third day in the week, and today seems to be very exciting for me because, like, you know, I'm feeling the vibe of Benzema winning the Ballon d'Or. Yeah, that's like, so yeah, something about football, yeah. And I mean, thank God for records of pictures and video. I saw a picture years back of Benzema clapping for I think Ronaldo, who was the winner of Ballon d'Or for that year, and now 13 years in the game and the man is winning the Ballon d'Or. That shows that when you not like it means that.
Why do I wish I could relate?
Well, I mean, you're not a football person, but I mean, clapping for someone that is succeeding now. I mean, people are going to clap for you very soon. But someone tweeted that because you're clapping for someone that, so does not mean
does not mean that you'll also clap for you, yeah?
I used to care for the world's opinion.
Next.
I used to fear their rejection. I used to beg for validation. And I used to wait to be seen. But the fire that burned in me was hotter. And the passion that lived in me had a voice of its own. So I stopped waiting and started to act. I stopped fearing and started to live. And when they thought I'd fail, I stepped into my power.
Because my time is now.
Amstel Malta, be your best.
Fuse Unbothered.
Welcome back, guys. I just want to say this briefly about Black Bonez. Black Bonez still remains undoubtedly the number one trips rapper and artist in Nigeria.
The number one?
Yes, when
really?
it comes to like trips, like giving us bands. That guy is like a comic rapper, content. If I just leave it for Black Bonez.
I feel like just yesterday I got to know his name is Emeka. He didn't strike me as an evil boy. Like, yo.
Emeka the Stallion.
Yeah.
So just keep, you have to put that Emeka the Stallion.
My brother.
So he put out a tweet that I need to read out. Yeah, he said, "Back in uni, which is his latest track, has been certified gold in Lekki, moving 500,000 units and 1.8 billion on demand streams coming from Admiralty Way."
So that's band, yeah.
So like you know, everybody like right now, I mean, our Nigerian artists that are on the international scene, when they are putting out certified gold in UK, certified gold in Australia. So Baba now said certified gold in Lekki. Then he now got a reply from T.I. Blaze saying that it's not only you that has winning. My song has been certified gold in Shomolu America. But then again, big shout out to Black Bonez. His song is doing numbers. I mean, it's big. Talking about music, what do you have?
Yeah, so I don't know if you've heard the song by Johnny Drill. I mean, it's quite popular now. How are you, my friend? Have you, AV?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am.
Anyway, so it's just basically about, like, I mean, for people you've not spoken to in a while, just a song you can use to, you know, send to them to make them feel like you still love them and care about them and all. So a lady quoted it saying that a lot of musicians these days, songwriters, don't pay attention to lyrics. Just put out anything for the purpose of putting out music. They're more concerned with beats and loud noise, in her words. Yeah,
that's a word.
Yeah,
not
and
us.
and we got a lot of comments from social media talking about how if that is your preference, if John Drill's music is your kind of music, then you should stick to it. Doesn't necessarily mean the likes of we who love, say, Whiskey, Davido, Bonner Boy are all noise makers, right? So when it comes to the music scene, do you feel like there should be a preference? Do you think it's okay for you to prefer someone's music as against the other person, regardless of lyrics?
I feel like as much as music is a universal language, is very, very well classified in its diversity. So everybody has the genre that they listen to when they're happy, when they're alone, all right, when they're excited,
when they won one lottery
gathering. this person coming out to say that Nigerians don't really listen to good music and we're just concerned about the beat and all that. I feel like that is very, very false. I think the numbers now are showing that people actually do vibe to like the Johnny Drills, the Chike, the Timmy Dakolos, the
do you feel like they have like a particular audience, like they have people, selected few who listen to their song? Does that make them even any better than people who listen to
do they have their fan base? Yes, but the thing is, I mean, like I said, your mood also determines what you're listening to. I mean, the gathering you are also determines the kind of music you listen to.
I agree.
I mean, you cannot go to some kind of event and they would play Zazo. Do you get me? So, but you go to like the club right now and they will not play Johnny Drill. You will not want, or you'll be like, if the DJ plays Johnny Drill in like a club, you'll be like,
and it doesn't make them any lesser
than the other artists. You get me? Exactly. So I mean, Nigerians love good music. It's just that commercial music will always be at the top of the game. You can't. I mean, it's a no-brainer because of its replay value, because of the moment, and it's always a rave. All right, it's the moment. Yeah.
So it's basically nothing about the lyrics.
It has nothing to do.
As long
with
as you make good music,
it has nothing to do with the lyrics. Doesn't mean that Nigerians we don't vibe to like good music. I mean, Johnny Drill has been doing concert back to back, and he's always getting filled up. Like the last one he did in Muri Okunla Park, like it was. I'm sure he himself was very stunned. Like I mean, it was filled up to the brim and stuff like. So these people have their fan base. Nigerians actually do vibe to good music, and it's not as if they just have fans in Lagos or just in Abuja. They also have fans in diaspora. You get me? They go to other places internationally, and you see people actually vibing to their sound and all that. So we listen to Johnny Drill, we listen to Timmy Dakolo, we listen to Chike,
we listen to Bonner, we listen to Wizkid,
and at the same time we listen to Zazu.
Multina, share happiness.
Fuse Unpotted.
All right, so there was a conversation on Twitter recently that is quite, I mean, it's funny, disturbing, and it's not alarming because like I'm like, this is like, are you like joking? You know, of late, I must say that a lot of PROs, is it PPROs or PROs right now, have been very active, and I'm talking about the police. Public relations officers have been very active online, trying as much as possible to have an interrelationship with the masses, with general civilians, and they usually respond to tweets. Not just that they are tweeting for people to respond, but they also go ahead to respond to normal people's tweets. So the Delta State's police public relation officer, his name is Mr. Bright Edafe, replied to someone who talked about that Nigerians who relocate to the UK at age 40 would not make sense to that person. Like, how do you do it? And he replied saying that, like me at this age and rank, leave Nigeria for what? Our dear country, please. This is a policeman replying just a random tweet about not leaving Nigeria because of his age and rank. That what does he have to go and do outside? What does he want to go and do? And someone else said, why do policemen in their 40s and 50s beg for money from car owners when they stop them? And this man said, which is now the part that is very, very funny and interesting. The PRO said that policemen don't beg for money. That if there's a societal problem, face it and do not generalize it. Don't allow police to be.
Of course, we're not expecting him to admit it. Come on.
So and they do.
Why not? They don't. But I mean, we are Nigerians. We already know what that is, right?
We know
and
what's up.
I feel like the reason why he's actually coming out to say they don't beg for money is because he's a senior ranked officer.
Yeah, I mean, as a senior ranked officer, he doesn't even stand on the road. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I know one time on Twitter, I think the PRO for Lagos said that he did a random survey. It was in Mufti, and he drove a very a non-labeled car that would show that he's a police officer. I said he did a survey and drove around some axes where there were checkpoints, and he said, they did not ask him for money, they did not disturb, they just asked him for his driver's license. And I'm like, are you sure that this survey is real, or he just came on Twitter to come and give us bans?
Yeah, which is why I always ask these people who are always in the force, I mean, do they go there out of passion? Okay, this is what I love, or because of the small tips? And we know some people on the road who actually just hide in areas waiting for commercial vehicles to actually pass a one way, for instance, just to get these tips. Why would you not leave it for a cleaning job?
I'm not even going to go into details, but I know there are places in Lagos where some Agberos collect money for police and they say you so lock.
Wow,
Yes,
really?
I'm being serious.
First time
But you know
hearing
what,
that,
guys? We're not talking much about that one. If you want to find out about that one, hit us up and we'll give you the full lowdown. We'll be right back after the short break. Don't move a muscle.
I used to care for the world's opinion. I used to fear their rejection. I used to beg for validation. And I used to wait to be seen. But the fire that burned in me was hotter. And the passion that lived in me had a voice of its own. So I stopped waiting and started to act. I stopped fearing and started to live. And when they thought I'd fail, I stepped into my power.
Because my time is now.
Amstel Malta, be your best.
Maltina, share happiness.
Fuse Unpotted.
Welcome back, guys. Something that is very intriguing is the fact that we must now admit that in this life it's just important for you to make money, no matter what anybody says.
No matter what you do,
no matter what
people don't care.
Well, people don't actually care, but please do it right, Sha.
Yeah.
And we're saying this because like there was a tweet that was put out recently of a guy talking about the fact that his elder brother was literally disowned by his father for starting a pig farm.
A pig farm, yeah.
All right, a pig farm, and because of the father's religious ethics, he did not succumb to rearing that kind of animal. All right, because like they have, I mean, I don't want to go into details about that, but this guy didn't. I mean, his father literally disowned him because he started a pig farm, and he said 3 years down the line, this guy has, you know, become so rich, wealthy, is now a big boy, and came back to the house, you know, and the father like welcomed him like the prodigal son, like, yeah, you get what I'm saying. And that's not where the story becomes juicy. It becomes juicy where the boy now employed his father to manage one of the farms as you know, as like, you know, someone who's a supervisor and all that. And he's like, yo, Popsy, you did not like this thing. I
feel like this is relatable. I mean, you know, this is the era where, I mean, we have a lot of creatives. People no longer want to study medicine, being a lawyer, banking and all that. A lot of people want to be content creators, digital marketers. And you call your father and say, okay, this is what I want to be. And they're looking at you like, what are you doing? Well, I mean, I trained you from primary to secondary school. And now you want to go to uni and read what? I read what exactly? Sitting down at home and working, saying you're working, right? So I feel like this is actually a lesson to a lot of parents listening, right? If trust your child enough to know what they want for themselves, trust them enough to know that, okay, I can make a living out of this. I can make money out of this. I mean, if he didn't make money, it's not what we're talking about right now.
I was about to say that if the pig farming business didn't go well, the story would have been different. But I don't see.
And it's not even like the father now changed his religion. He's still practicing that same religion. Let me just say this
thing. So far, he did not kill anybody or he did not do something. No matter how much they disown you, you see, like just do well. They are going to accept you back. You get me? Thank you guys for sticking with us till this time. Do not forget to kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, Fuse One on YouTube. Subscribe, hit us up, turn on the notification so you can be alerted anytime we drop a new video. And you can also follow us on Instagram at Fuse Local. All right, FUZLOCAL. Link up with your baby boy, some daddy, on Instagram and Twitter at AB_AKYNZ.
Follow me on all social media platforms at _Medici. Until next time, guys, stay fused.
Holla, it's crazy.
Upfront and personal, world-class business, world-class consultants.